While 100 million people are glued to their screens tonight, there's a massive group who couldn't care less about the Super Bowl. And psychologically, they might be more interesting than the game itself. The Super Bowl isn't just a game, it's a cultural phenomenon. It's water cooler conversations, multi-million dollar commercials, and an unofficial American holiday. But here's what nobody talks about: the millions of people who genuinely don't care. And I'm not talking about people who are bitter or contrarian. I'm talking about those who feel absolutely nothing when everyone around them is losing their minds. So, what's going on in their heads? Let's break down the psychology. First, let's talk about social conformity. Humans are wired to participate in group activities. It's evolutionary. Shared experiences create bonding, tribal identity, and social cohesion. But here's the thing: some people have a lower need for social conformity. Research in personality psychology shows that people high in trait openness and low in agreeableness are less motivated by group activities. They're not rebels, they just don't get the same dopamine hit from collective experiences. While most people feel FOMO during the Super Bowl, these individuals feel nothing. No anxiety, no pull, just genuine indifference. Second, attention economics. The Super Bowl is the ultimate attention grab. Brands pay millions for just seconds of your focus. Some people are psychologically resistant to manufactured hype. They recognize when their attention is being commodified and they opt out. This isn't about being too cool, it's about having a different relationship with media consumption. Research shows that people with high media literacy and internal locus of control are less susceptible to advertising and cultural pressure. They ask, do I actually care about this, or am I being told I should care? And when the answer is the latter, they peacefully check out. Third, and this is crucial: authentic interest versus social interest. Some people only engage with things they're genuinely curious about. They're not motivated by what's trending or what everyone else is watching. They're motivated by intrinsic interest. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi's research on flow states shows that people experience the deepest satisfaction when engaged in activities they find personally meaningful, not socially mandated. For these individuals, watching the Super Bowl would be time away from things they actually love. It's not that football is bad, it's just not their thing, and they're completely comfortable with that. Fourth, sensory and social overstimulation. The Super Bowl is loud, literally and culturally. The noise, the crowds, the commercials, the constant commentary. For people high in sensory processing sensitivity, this is exhausting, not exciting. They're not party poopers, their nervous systems are just wired differently. They prefer depth over intensity, quiet connection over crowd energy. The Super Bowl represents everything that drains them rather than energizes them. Fifth, value alignment. Not caring about the Super Bowl often reflects deeper value systems. Some people prioritize different things: intellectual pursuits, creative expression, meaningful work, family time, or spiritual practice. The Super Bowl doesn't align with their core values, so it doesn't register as important. This isn't judgment, it's just different programming. While one person finds meaning in team loyalty and athletic excellence, another finds it in completely different domains. Neither is wrong, they're just optimizing for different life experiences. Finally, there's something liberating about not caring about the Super Bowl or any major cultural event. It's permission to opt out of collective narratives. It's recognizing that you don't have to participate in every shared experience to be part of society. Psychologically, this represents secure autonomy, the ability to exist comfortably outside group consensus without feeling isolated or defiant. These people aren't missing out, they're just experiencing the day as just another day, and there's a quiet confidence in that. So, whether you're glued to the game right now or doing literally anything else, here's the truth: both are completely valid. The psychology of not caring about the Super Bowl isn't about superiority or rebellion. It's about authenticity, different wiring, and the courage to honor what actually matters to you. And honestly, in a world that constantly tells us what we should care about, that might be the most interesting play of all.
What are your thoughts? Are you watching tonight or are you part of the indifferent majority? Let me know in the comments below.